Hey guys, we're back with a mixed coin hunt here. I have quite an array of stuff to hunt. Got $50 in dollar coins, about a little over $200 in quarters, and about $50 in nickels, a little more than that, maybe $60. And then a little over 50 in dimes, and a little over, no, exactly 10 in pennies. One thing that is of note is I actually got a uncirculated box of 2022 nickels today, and these are some of them out of it. I did not want to bother trying to sell them on eBay, so I kept a few rolls and I put the rest of them back in the bank because I didn't want to deal with them. But I did pull a few out so I could get one for my album, and I'm probably going to keep the other four and I don't know. I'll decide what to do with them. Either sell them or give them to friends or something. But I'm not going to open them. That's for sure. But I am going to open this one because it's tails on both sides, and these four show the dates. So, anyhow, I'm going to get into those dollar coins, I guess, first, and then the quarters, and work my way down in denomination. All right, I'll bring you in on the first find. We're off to a great start. I am 3 rolls in, and we have a West Point. It is from 2020 because of the privy mark there. Let's see what it is. I'm really hoping for, let's see, what do I have the least of? I think Rockefeller I have the least of. So I would hope it's that, but I'll be happy with anything. Salt River Bay. I think that's the one I have the most of, but I'm happy to have another one. All right, let's keep going. Okay, we've moved on to the machine wrapped quarters, and I'm on roll 3, and I think we got something there. That looks silver to me. Is it silver or is it a foreign? What do you think that is? I think it's silver. I see a mint mark. What year is it? 1943. Out of, I think, Denver, or is that San Francisco? Let me look at my loop real quick. That's San Francisco. 1943S. Fantastic. Silver in the rolls. All right, let's keep going. Okay, we've moved on to nickels. I went through all the dimes, didn't find anything of interest other than I set aside a 1991 out of Philly that might upgrade my album, but it itself is not fantastic. It looks pretty good. So my Phillies are usually not so great. So anyhow, in the nickels, we got our first find. We are on roll 2, and we got a 1942. Now this is not the silver type. This is just a 1942 Philly nickel. But I'll take it. We're on the board of the 40s. So let's keep going. Okay, I'm on roll 5, and we got another one in the 50s this time. 56 out of Philly. Alright, got one in the 40s, one in the 50s, and is that old? Nope, that's at 80s. Alright, let's keep going. Okay, we're on roll 13, and we got another 50s coin, a 1957 out of Denver. Alright, that's another 50s on the board. Let the hunt continue. Okay, we're on roll 14, and I got a beautiful 1941. Very nice shape. 41 out of San Francisco, I think. Let me look at my loop. Yeah, beautiful 1941 out of San Francisco. That might even upgrade my album. I'll have to take a look. But that's a good find. Alright, I'll go through this and hopefully I'll find something else. Okay, I'm on roll 14, and I see a couple things that look old. This one looks old, and this one looks promising to be old as well. So let's look at this one first. Yep, that was a 1952 out of Philly. All right, I'll put that down here. What's this one? 64. All right, what about this one right here? No, it's a 91. All right, well, at least we got one old one out of that. Nope. All right, let's keep going. Okay, I'm on roll 18, and we got another 50s coin. We got a 1959 out of Denver. All right, let's keep going. Same roll towards the end. We got another 1941 out of Philly. Actually, I don't think we had. No, we did have a 41 out of Denver. So this one's out of Philly. Okay, towards the end of roll 19, I got a 2009 out of Philly. In pretty good shape. It's not great, but for a Philly 2009, that looks fantastic. All right, let's keep going. Okay, we're on roll 20. I just laid it out and I see something that looks old there. It's got to be old. Yep, 1946 out of Denver. Very cool. Okay, I'm on roll 24. And we got a 1959 out of Denver. I think that's our second 59, right? Yep. All right. Let's keep going. Okay, tail end of roll 24. And we got another 50s coin, 58 out of Denver. 1958 out of Denver. All right, let's see if we can get something else in the last two rolls. Okay, I moved on to pennies. I still have the 2022 roll of nickels to go through, but I figured I'd do that last because I'm going to add one to the album. So we'll do that in a little bit. But I'm going through the pennies here. I'm almost done with the custom wrapped rolls. It's been virtually a bust, but we finally got a wheat cent, and it is from 1957 out of Philly. So that'll be a nice addition to the finds here. And let's hope we can get one more wheat cent out of this. I still have the machine wrapped pennies to go, so let me finish up the custom wrapped here and then we'll move on to those. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm on the last roll of the custom wrapped rolls, and I did get another Wheatie. Looks somewhat old, so I'm hoping it is. Probably in the 40s, I'm going to guess. Yep. 1940 exactly. If I'm reading that right. I can't get it to focus. There you go. Oop. 1940, right? Let me look at my loop real quick. Yeah, that's a 1940 out of Philly. Excellent. So we got 2 wheat cents out of the customer wrapped rolls, and now we'll move on to the machine wrapped rolls. Okay, I'm on roll 1 of the machine wrapped rolls, or 11 of the entire penny hunt, and I got a wheat cent. And I did see that it was old because it was a year, the obverse was facing me, but I did not see the exact year, so because I flipped it over right away. It's pretty beat up, but it is a 1935. I'm gonna guess it's a Philly based on what I see here, but there could be a mint mark buried under that gunk there. Well, let me take a look at it with my loop and see if I can confirm that. Yeah, I think it's just a 35p, so I'm going to call it that. That's a good find. It's the earliest of the hunt so far, I think. Yeah, we got a 40, and now we got a 35. I'm probably gonna try and clean this off and see if that comes off at all. I'm not sure if I'll do it right now, but I probably will. Okay, I'm on roll 7 of the machine wrapped rolls, or 17 of the pennies, and we got another wheat cent. This will be wheat cent number 4 from the hunt. Let's see what it is. Whoa! Is that a 1930 S? Whoa. That is an awesome find. I'm pretty certain I don't have that, and I'm not certain that I have that in my dad's album. Because he's given me his, and I probably mentioned it before. But I'm going to go check on that. That is a great find. Let's set that right there. I'll be right back. Okay, I did go verify, and I do have a 1930S, but that is still a fantastic find. I've got one of my own already, but ooh, that is a great find. You don't see those very often. Can't recall what the mintage is, but I know it's low. Alright, let's keep going, and hope I can get something else in the next 4.5 rolls or so. Okay, I started to open the nickel roll and realized I should probably bring in on this one just because it's kind of cool. I got my first 2022 here. Let's find one here. 2022, look at that. So I'm going to find the best one I can in this roll, and that'll go in my album. So I'll be right back with my decision. Okay, the rolls are all hunted, except for these 4 over here that are all the 2022s. I'm going to keep them in the wrappers for now. But it was a really good hunt. In the nickels, we got the 2022s right here. This is the one I'm going to put in my album. Got 2009 out of Philly here. Got 6 out of the 50s. Nothing spectacular there, but they are cool to see. 4 in the 40s, and one of them being a very nice 1941S, which I'm going to compare against my album. And then the wheat cents, we got some great stuff. We got a 1930 out of San Francisco, 1935 out of Philly, 1940 out of Philly, and a 1957 out of Philly. And then, of course, the stars of our shows, stars of the show is this West Point, Salt River Bay, and a silver quarter. I can't believe I got a silver quarter out of those rolls. That's awesome. 1943 D, 90% silver quarter. Very cool. So let me go check my album real quick. And, well, not check it, but let me get my album out and we will add that to it. Okay, I've got my album out and I took it to the page. It has a 2022 on it right here. And I'm going to put it in there. Let's take a quick look at this 22 out of Denver. In good shape. Alright, let's get it in there. There we go. Now I gotta keep an eye open for that Philly. It's gonna take a while though, for it to show up here at least. I did also check my 41S. It's right there. And mine looks pretty good. I don't think I'm gonna bother upgrading. It is tempting though. But I think this one's just as good, if not better. If it was 41D on the other hand, that one needs to be upgraded big time. Alright, that will wrap it all up. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And we will see you on the next mixed coin hunt.